we're not unique. We've got problems just like any other community in the United States does.
But Sheriff Stephen McCain says Grant Parish doesn't face the violent crime being reported around the country.
Our biggest problem is narcotics. It is responsible for about 72% of all of our arrests, directly or indirectly. And what I mean by that is, directly means obviously somebody being in possession or someone selling drugs, but the indirect problems that it causes or is responsible for, in my opinion, are much of the thefts, the burglaries, domestic violence. The trends that we've experienced in 2021 don't appear to be changing for 2022, including the drug arrest, the percentage of people that are being arrested, and the large number that are not Grant Parish citizens.
McCain is a big believer in the DARE program. When Nancy Reagan founded it in the 1980s, psychologists found that 5th grade was the prime grade to intervene, and recently the National Sheriff's Association confirmed the same findings.
I think that we have a responsibility as law enforcement and just as good members of the community to truly try to steer our future in the right direction, and that's the kids. They're our most valuable resource, and I think that every bit of energy that we can put on them is worth it.
Grant Parish holds camps at Camp Grant Walker for 5th graders and then one for 9th graders to teach them about topics like ATV and internet safety, as well as an emphasis on resisting drugs.
It can truly stop today when people make the decision to do the right thing. I'm a huge believer in education.
McCain spoke about the sharp rise of fentanyl abuse and the various ways drugs are targeted to children.
250 people a day are dying in the United States of America because of fentanyl, and it's a huge problem, and it is pouring across our border every single day. What we're seeing now, the latest trends are not something that's targeting people that's my age. It's focused strictly on our children, and this is another reason I think it's so important for us to try to make the positive impact with today's kids. They're packaging it in candy and potato chips and corn chips. The vapes are being disguised as ink pens that truly write, just like my ink pen does. Clothes are being designed that the smoking devices are embedded into the clothes. So if you see somebody with a hooded sweatshirt on, it looks just like a hooded sweatshirt, but in fact, it may be much more than that. This stuff can be bought on the internet. It can be bought in local stores.
Kratom is another drug being marketed as a supplement. It's legal to sell in convenience stores in most of the state and gives a high similar to marijuana. Ascension Parish has outlawed it, and Sheriff McCain is looking to do the same thing in his parish.
It's made its way to Grant Parish in the last several months, and it's strictly targeting kids, in my opinion. It's being pushed as a dietary supplement, and sometimes it's being sold in capsule forms, sometimes it's being sold in the entire leaf, and so you could chew it like chewing tobacco.
McCain says his job is much more than putting people in jail.
I think that it truly is to provide a service to the people of our community, and we've got a team of men and women that get up every single day with that goal in mind, and that's to provide the very best service for the people that we work for.
Reporting in Grant Parish, Joel Massey, ABC 31 News that works for you.